Right, you join us at a tense time. We've got Wade and Will, who are gently working with Mum. She's wonderfully quiet. She's working with her contractions. Dave's here on hand. He's just making sure that Mum doesn't walk off in the wrong direction. So this is carving live. This is as tense as it gets. This is the cow we looked at this morning, and we noticed a distinct change. If you need David to pull Wade, just shout. I can always stand in front.
I've got Lee as well.
But what they're doing now, they're working with Mum's contractions. They're working with her. Wade's giving Will on-the-job training here. He's telling him when to pull. He's showing him to watch for the contraction, to watch when she's pushing. It's a biggish calf, but Wade's very happy that that she's roomy. That there's, that's another push now, and that's when they went for the pull. Here we are. Get ready, Dave. Dave's going to catch. Oh my goodness me! Don't pick him for the cricket team, is all I would say. Here she comes, and the main thing is it's breathing. It's live. It's a big calf, and you saw it here, guys, didn't you? You saw that. Well done, Wade. Congratulations, second of the week. Well done, Will. Is that your first? Well done. Well done. Did a great job. So I think at this moment there's Ted looking on, thinking, where did that come from? Yeah, Bull, David says.
Big calf, plenty of room in there.
Want it? Yeah.
Nice
And what a good cow.
Yeah.
A pleasure to deal with.
Yeah.
I was interested in watching Wade there because David was saying, do you want me to get a halter? He says, no. She's nice and calm. She's very relaxed. Let's work with her.
It's better to walk around in a circle for 5 minutes and let them do what they want than try and do just because what we want is not right.
Yeah. And that's where experience comes in. So what Wade's saying there is he'd rather have a cow that just circles and he follows it round and keeps it relaxed and comfortable than always necessarily go for the crush or the halter. But
plus, if they go down like with pressure of calving, sometimes because it's painful and everything else, they can fall over.
Yeah.
So if they fall over and they're in here, that's absolutely fine. Plenty of room, and we can open gates and work around it.
Yeah.
If they fall over in a crush, you have to then try and get them back up.
Yeah.
It can be a bit more difficult.
Totally. So because Mum was so chilled, she was so relaxed. All she needed was a helping hand, and she got 4 hands, and she's trying to eat the placenta there. Wade's just disarmed her of it because it's not really what she needs at this moment. She needs to be licking the calf and giving it.
Choke on them as well.
Can they?
I once had a cow and she stood with about this much hanging out of her mouth.
Choking?
Like she was choking.
Really?
And it was about this long.
Well, that's it's quite a tough membrane, isn't it? That Ted's got his head right. Mind your eyes, Wade. His horns are protruding. He's very interested, isn't he? He's keen to know. Oh, another bull, is it? A pretender to my throne. Well, he's not the same breed, Ted, so you don't need to worry. Please, if anyone's watching and interested, give us a share now. There's a lot of people saying, let's call it Will. It's his first. So Will the calf, that would be appropriate. And he's a big, strong calf, isn't he? He's a real beauty.
Will's not a big, strong lad, so we maybe can't call him.
He's getting bigger all the time, aren't you, Will? Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just go and find some iodine while...
Yeah. So the lads are going to find some iodine. I'm going to make sure that I'm not annoying Mum, and I don't believe I am at the moment, so I'm all right here. She's very relaxed about our presence. She was very happy to be helped. And it was lovely to watch that. It was quite nice, not being the person. Obviously we were there. David was there. He was there. He's filming across there. Didn't particularly want it to get clouted up. I think that's why he dropped it. And it was nice that Wade was there taking charge. It felt good, and I had every confidence in him. And it's interesting to talk to him, to watch him, and it helps. The fly just bitten me. God, I've just nearly dislocated me hip there, shooing that fly off. That's trouble when you've got bare legs. Flies just attach themselves to you, and they're a bit dozy, and it absolutely gave me a big bite there. So that wasn't nice. it was nice to listen to him, to watch him, and to fine-tune our skills. You know, next time we're here and he's not here, there are things there that I will take forward and use, you know, in my carving technique and strategy. So that was very interesting. This is a lovely ruby red cow. She's in great nick. I was a little bit worried about the condition she was in. Look at the Hetty and the calf. Yeah, into a beauty. Congratulations. You've done really well there. It'll be up in a moment, won't it? All those sort of things. And it's so nice to see the reaction of the other animals to a new arrival. Dawn says she is a very calm cow with everything going on, absolutely. Although I think that the people watching, it was interesting. One of Wade's ex-work colleagues is up on the gantry, and he was watching, and Wade said, "Do you want to come down and do it?" He said, "No, I'll leave it to you, Wade." He didn't want to be clarted up, but it was nice how the people watching on were very respectful. They were very quiet. They were very calm, and the atmosphere in the carving shed was one of peace and quiet calmness. And it was interesting to watch Wade and Will do the stuff in a way that didn't stress the cow. So I was very impressed with that. I'm very pleased to have watched it. Very pleased that the lads, you know, did it with a minimum of fuss. And very pleased I was able to start the live broadcast and and so that everyone could see what was going on. I don't think it'd be too long, as it's up on its feet. Wade and Will have gone to get the
Spray.
the iodine.
Yeah.
Pat Matthew says Wade is very knowledgeable, a great asset to the farm. Absolutely. It was brought to us by John Hopkinson, who is head of health and safety and compliance, and he was someone that had taught Wade in his time at college, and he'd worked with him. David's just bringing a bit of fresh straw over to the middle there, so that there's a nice clean bed for the little guy. Pauline says, "Wow, wonderful. If you can give us a share, we would be ever so grateful." And already it's showing endeavours to get up on its 4 feet, isn't it? It won't be long. Here comes Wade with the spray, and again he's worked around cows all his life. He knows the warning signs. He knows when Mum's getting a bit stressed, when she's getting a bit upset, and he's agile enough to nip out of the way if needed. Thankfully, it wasn't needed. Sometimes, Wade, a newly calved cow can be as dangerous as a tiger.
Yeah. You can never trust me, even like an old friendly cow.
Yeah.
It could be out that triggers them, really.
Yeah.
It could be something simple.
Triggering being the word. You know, just something like you going and spraying its navel. All of a sudden, she might launch herself at us.
Yeah, I've had it before. Like you've been doing it in calf's cock, which is obviously natural after birth.
Yeah.
And they think that they obviously think that calf's scared or something, and then they see that.
Yeah. And now.
She's a bit fed up with it now.
Yeah, and now, so we'll take a step back then. That's the cue for us to retreat a little bit. And just something as simple as a cough or the calf standing can be a trigger for her to react differently. And I think trigger is the right word, isn't it? Because she's now at a point where she wants to concentrate on the calf without necessarily worrying about what we're up to. So we'll all take a step back. So what we're saying was, as dangerous as a mother tiger. Maybe not quite as dangerous as a mother tiger, because she ain't got a big sharp set of teeth. But
You'll know about
the principle is, cows can kill.
Yeah.
You know, newly calved cows can kill.
Yeah, always be respectful of them and don't turn your back on them.
Yeah, and I think Will is learning his trade from the best here, isn't he? So I thought it was very generous of Wade to give Will the time to put the ropes on and to explain to him what was happening, because he knew it was a calving that didn't need us to rush about. We could be calm, we could be reflective, we could take our time and make sure that everything was proper.
You only get good if you do it, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah, you can only read so many books.
1,000 hours thing, where if you do something for a thousand, you know, you're then very good at the job.
I think a lot of it's just knowing what to do and when, isn't it? You know.
Experience helping. You've done so many, you just got the feeling, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a ball drop.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to leave you to it. I'll see you in a bit.
Right, well. There we are. I can't quite see for the sun now. So we'll just... I'm watching from outside now, so as not to stress her. She's working hard on the calf. She's licking it. It's been sprayed, and this will be a big relief for Dad, because it's something that's not lost on us, this, that we've got all these cows and heifers to calve, and David's going to be off again for a few days. But again, I know who to ring. and we're very grateful that he came out and helped deliver the Highland the other day. And this one's not far off standing up now, is it? So that's fantastic news. Give us a share if you possibly can. A new calf born at Cannon Hall Farm, about to get on its feet. Wade and Will delivered it. Fantastic job. David was on hand to catch it, but unfortunately it slipped through his fingers, but it had a nice soft landing. And it's doing really, really well. So it's almost on its feet. It's fabulous to see. It's Mother Nature at her best, isn't it? And it's a wonderful thing to be able to share with you. You know, there's no other word for it. Right, I'm getting absolutely burned here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to walk round to the gantry and we'll watch from up there in the shade, and I'll be able to read some of the comments up there. So bear with me 1 second. I've been in good fettle this morning, walking well, as I tripped over the hurdle there. And Wade's catching up with his old pal. You weren't tempted to come and give him a hand then?
Yeah, we're good there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were listening to you on live.
Oh, were you? Oh, good. Thank you. So Wade's old work colleague there from somewhere else where he's worked in the past was just saying he was listening to our broadcast as I was explaining things, and even someone who's seen probably thousands of cows calved. You know, there's still an interest, isn't there? You know, it's a place where farmers like to come for a day out, because it's what farmers are interested in, isn't it? Animals, husbandry, livestock. Sometimes the design of the buildings they find interesting. Just sometimes if a fence is really straight, and like yesterday a farmer I spoke to, he was blown away by how straight Dick's fence was. Oh, we can't see it very well from here, can we? Oh, that's a shame. We will when it stands up, right. Suzanne says beautiful. Jacqueline is watching. Karen says lovely new calf. Patricia says wonderful. Lilia says another new life at Cannon. Congratulations. Joan says well done mum and all concerned. And Josie says what an amazing experience for the visitors to see the live birth of this beautiful little calf. See if I can get a better view from that side. It was interesting to see Ted stick his head through and have a bit of a look. Oh yeah, another one, is it? Yeah. Okay. Well done. You know, he was interested, but without being obsessed, whereas Hetty and her calf are really keen on him, aren't they? They're having a proper look and a proper confab. Hello. With the cow next door. They've lived next to each other for a couple of months. No doubt they've built up some kind of rapport and bond and relationship. I'll just go across here and be able to get a better view. So there we are, that's better, we can see him again now. Mary says, lovely calf, good job guys. And Diane says, yay, beautiful. Jan Green says, great job all, well done. And Carol Roberts says, congratulations. Gorgeous calf. It'd be nice if we can just see him to his feet, wouldn't it? Before saying cheerio. Well done, Will, says Sally Jackson. He's nearly up, isn't he? He's not a million miles off at all. Val says, I think Wade should name one after such a grand job he's been doing. I think Wade should name one. I think he'd name it Will, wouldn't he? He's his best friend. Mandy says, great job, well done. And Cheryl says, so beautiful. How the Highland cows watch and welcome. Yeah, Maria says, who's dad? Gorka's the dad. Linda says, fabulous, thanks for letting us view, no problem at all. And Lynn says, beautiful young bull, well done mum and all those involved with the delivery. Thank you. So, see if I can get a shot in here. That's a better angle. He's nearly up, isn't he? Look at that. Almost up next time, maybe. Sally Richardson says, morning Farmer Rob. And Mag says, happy birthday, little man. Well done, mum.
I'm just going to say we'll get in touch with you.
Hello. Shell says, flies are annoying it. We'll put some repellent on as soon as she's done. Phyllis says, well done for a safe delivery. Sharon says, he's a beauty. Chrissy says, thanks Rob for the live, no problem. And Ian says, are the flies bothering mother? It's entirely possible. He's going to try again now. Love Island cattle, well done Wade. And Will, he's beautiful. Well, this is a short-horn. It's one of our anniversary herd of pedigree short-horns. It's my dad's favourite. Oh. So near yet so far. So yeah, this is a short-horn. We breed 2 breeds of cattle here at Cannon Hall Farm. Short-horns and Highlands. And she's really working on him, isn't she? She's really licking him. She's encouraging him. He's doing his best to get to his feet. He is almost there. It would be lovely to see him on his feet before my battery died. That's the challenge. Can he get up? Probably down to the last 8 or 9%. So hopefully, on his next effort, he's successful. He's just having a rest again before he summons. And you've got to imagine, those legs have been cooped up, they've been cramped inside mum. All of a sudden he's got the use of them. It's going to take time for him to get feeling in them, to get dexterity in them, to be able to stand solidly, form a strong base, and hopefully find the teat and suckle. That's his next challenge. He's had his navel sprayed. We've stepped back. We're giving mum time to really bond with him, and she's doing a great job. A really good job. So it's just the next step now is him to find his feet, and mum all of a sudden to think, oh, he can stand, can he? And it not to freak her out too much. And hopefully from there he gets strength, solidity, and a nose for the teat. She's a bag that's a good height. It's not too low. The teats are well positioned. They shouldn't be too difficult for him to find. Again, another bit of a failure, but one of these days it will work. Oh, so close. So close. I keep getting flies biting my legs as well. They are irritating. Oh gosh, come on lad. You can do it. So we're watching here as this little calf takes its first steps, hopefully. Very down to 10% battery now, so I'm into my last 10%. Mum couldn't be doing any more in the form of encouragement. She's drying him, she's stimulating him, she's licking him. He's got 2 legs up. 2 legs up. Come on, lad. Get that feeling in your legs. Don't go too soon. 3 legs, 4 legs. We are up. We're in business. Fantastic news. There was a gasp of delight from the crowd. I'll just come round here. See if I can get a view of him. And he's still up. He's still up. He's still up. Oh, he's gone down again now. But that was a very positive 30 seconds or so of standing. And it won't be long now until he's able to get up whenever he wants to. She's washing under his chin. She's washing around his mouth. She's doing all the bits. She's doing a great job. Really, really wonderful job. And it's been a pleasure to view it. You know, I've seen a lot of cows calve. I've seen a lot of sheep lamb, and I never tire of it. I never get fed up of that magical moment. This cow's getting excited. She's seen it now. She's just noticed it. So she's adding her seal of approval. It's up on its feet. Mum's continuing to lick it. Don't lick it too much or else you might knock it over. And look at that. That's fantastic to see. So everything's going as we could have possibly wished. This cow here is prowling around thinking, well, that wasn't there a minute since. When did that arrive? And she's pleased as well. So fantastic news. Right, so thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate your comments. So glad that you could join us. It was magical to watch that happen. I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. A big congratulations to Wade and Will. Real cool head, a real calm presence. The cow's interests were paramount. He didn't want to stress her. He didn't stress her. He just, got her to accept that he was there to help. I think she knew that. And then he was on hand to give a pull. He worked with her contractions, and when the time was right, he was there to deliver it. And it's up again now. Look. So I think we can safely say that Hetted Island cow saying hello. I think we can safely say very soon it'll be up and feeding. So without further ado, a big cheerio from me. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you again in the morning. We'll catch up on the little calf, and who knows, we might have had another being born by then. So from Farmer Rob at Cannon Hall Farm, have a fantastic day, whatever you're up to. If you're coming down to the farm, don't forget to say hello, and it'd be lovely to meet you. So from Farmer Rob at Cannon Hall Farm, it's a big cheerio from me. Bye bye.